What's up, keepers, and welcome back to ARS Goalkeeping. I'm Alberto, the goalkeeper coach and glove guru, and today's video is covering one of the biggest questions of the year. Which new Adidas strapless glove is better? The Adidas Predator 20 with its longer insert, or the even lighter and tighter fitting Adidas X? First, a big shout out to the team at Pro Direct Soccer for providing these one-of-a-kind Predator Pros for this comparison video. So let's just dive right into this. The Predator Pro 20s and the X are both strapless gloves, and that's about as much as they have in common with each other. Each model has a different focus, material, and especially fit and feel on the hand when goalkeeping. Across the palms, both of these gloves come with embossed latex. That is a bit of design going down the heel of the palms and the side. Supposedly, this is for better durability in those areas when sliding up against the ground. But the Adidas X palm does come in a lighter weight ARG 2.0S latex, while the Adidas Predator 20 has these pre-cut fold lines on the palm for easier closing of the hands and control on the ball. But what I think is super interesting about all of these new Adidas strapless gloves is how much weight Adidas has decided to put into embossed latex. And if you know anything about embossed latex, it's just a process on how they put the latex on the glove. They directly heat press this latex onto the glove for a better fit, and it does improve durability, but it does also take away that stickiness that we have standard with normal latex. So while yes, the latex is good and durable, this is not the ARG 2.0 latex we have come to know in the past strapped Adidas models. Another massive difference between the two gloves is this backhand, where the Predator Pro continues with the previous Predator knit style back and its all new demon skin spiky aesthetic. The Adidas X goes for a much more padded approach and instead mixes a padded neoprene backhand with a stretchy wrist and exact wrist insert, where when we come to the Predators, the wrist insert not only goes a lot farther down the wrist insert material is much thicker, angled, and has a much looser fit on the wrist, leaving a bit of open space when you move your hands around. Now let's talk about the most important part, which is the fit and feel on and off the ball. And it really is night and day with these gloves. The X is one of the lightest weight gloves I have ever used, and it basically clings to your hands like the laceless boots you see me wearing there. While the Predator Pro has a bit more chunkiness or heft to its frame. It also doesn't fit as closely around my wrist, which isn't too surprising. My wrists are as thin as our GLOVEMAS mascot's twig arms, but it's definitely something to think about as the X is 100% much closer on the fit to the hand with little to no bubbling on the backhand. And while lightweight is good, I can't help but feel like we are getting to comical levels of lightweight gloves. Personally, you gotta have a bit of weight on the glove to get a little more stopping power behind those harder shots, and I have found myself feeling the sting of those harder shots on both of these gloves, the Predator and the X, more often than I do on your standard goalkeeping glove with a full 4mm and some backing latex on the backhand. And while the X has hit that perfect mark, it is definitely the first pair of strapless gloves that I've used that I felt didn't really miss at all for not having straps. The ultra lightweight and the continued non-rolled thumb makes the X still a stepping stone to greatness in this ultra light model range. And while the Adidas Predator Pro is another deeply flawed goalkeeper glove, from no rolled thumb to a weak wrist insert and weak demon skin backhand, the Predator Pro performs just as well, if not better, when it came to holding on to the ball and dealing comfortably with much harder shots, bounces, and stinging shots. And after about 1.5 months of use on both of the gloves, I did find myself gravitating to using the Predators when choosing a pair of Adidas gloves. This could also be because I love to match my boots and gloves, but it does say a lot to me that I did feel much less comfortable on first time holds with the Adidas X than I ever did with the Predator, even if the wrist was looser on the Predator model. Durability wise, the ARG 2.0S seems to be just a little bit less durable, but I think that has a lot more to do with my technique as I started using the X right when I came back from injury, and my technique was pretty terrible. So I don't really expect there to be a huge difference in durability in the long run, although the ARG 2.0S does feel a little thinner and more lightweight. I can see the X giving out before the Predators. And price wise, there really isn't much setting these gloves apart. Bottom line, while both gloves still have a different fit and feel, their performance overall isn't very different. making them pretty much a choice of what do you want more, a longer wrist insert with the demon skin backhand or a shorter, tighter wrist insert and padded backhand. But neither glove is a distinct winner in my eyes. And for the price of about 135 US dollars or 100 British pounds, there are several other high quality brands and models of gloves that can easily give you a much better bang for your buck. But if you love Adidas and need to pick between these two, I did find that I preferred the Adidas Predator Pros a little more than the X model. And I did feel like my best saves were made with them because of that added confidence. So that's pretty much it for our video on which glove is better. Make sure to check back in soon as our GLOVEMAS event has begun. Our first giveaway ends tonight. Join us on Instagram and our Discord server for more information. Opportunities to win gloves during GLOVEMAS and all other information. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.
Two touches, one touch, shot. Again, 2 minutes.